Hi traders, good evening all. Jay this side. Hope you all doing fantastically well. So, what I'm looking for tomorrow's weekly expiry day. What are the levels and what are the plans I just want to execute tomorrow. So let's go and check it out. So Nifty, what it done on Tuesday is it just started having a gap down open after this kind of retracement. Okay, so I'll just put this here. Yeah, if you just go and check on Tuesday, a market record from the lows. Okay, so this is what I tweeted the other day. Early longs, we never closed above open. We never comfortably closed somewhere on the higher side. But what people done was people see this as a support zone, and this is where market started scaling towards all-time high. So what they feel is leaving the context is totally bearish here, but just because of the support they entered a long. Okay, and what market maker do is they will just give a push of price like this where they will add on their shorts here. But we retails we think as this is support. Market had taken support here. So I will take a long. Okay, that is all fine. What you should do is if you are capable of 10 lots, go for only 2 lots. The very next day, if market opens here, keep scaling higher, add the rest 8 lots because your stop loss is fixed. But market context is bearish. This bounce is a kind of low probability thing to get into a long. So this place, even if you feel like long, you want to go and test size long rather getting into completely. Okay, so the very next day a gap down open happened, rejected the highs, started scaling down. By breaking the recent lows, all the stop losses been knocked off here. Whatever stop losses they would have planned towards here, and market moved comfortably below this point to remove all the stop losses. And again one more bounce section. So far the context is bearish on the higher time frame. You need to allow the market to show you the sign. See here, I tell you, even if you want to go long, allow the price to travel. On the pullback, you can easily go long because the target zones are here. But if you try to pick a long bottom fishing, what happens is, most of the time you will be wasting your time. Okay, one time you are going to get caught, but rest time, see, this all things I had done. Try to pick a bottom. I look for targets here. All of a sudden, the next day market comes here, takes out. So I don't know whether to hold or not. I will book for break even, or with stubbornity, I will just hold. This will work, this will work, this will go even further 100 points down. On hope, I will hold it. The day when I book it, that is where market will start bounce. So what made me to go out of this idea is, if market want to travel 300 points, rather picking a bottom here, let me allow the market to move 150 points. On a retracement, I will buy. I have a better stop loss in place. Then I can enjoy the rest 100 points or 150 points. On a 300 point swing, I can't capture the total 300 points, but I love to capture 150 points or 100 points. This is the style where on the swing trade, I completely changed, and it is giving me the good results. Okay, this is what I want to explain on the tweet other day. Okay, the psychology of bottom fishing, why it will ruin your account. because during volatile times, I will tell you, it is very tough to get into longs, because these kind of short covering moves make people think it is a long, but it won't. Okay. So coming to tomorrow, what I'm looking for is, so two levels I'm looking for. One is 15,535 and 15,710 on the higher side. In case if market opens somewhere here or opens flat here, let me see how it reacts around previous day's low. In case if it breaks and holds this 15,535 and comfortably moves above this, on pullback, I will be looking to buy for 15,600 and 15,620 as a target. Okay. In case market opens here and goes inside this, okay, then it is going to be an expiry within this range. Basically within 15,710 to 15,620. This range is going to be there. Only a momentum above 710, okay, on a pullback, I will be buying, looking for 15,817, this VPOC and even this VPOC as well. Okay, only that can bring. So basically this zone we need to clear. So momentum above 710 crossing 750, 760 mark. Then on the pullback, I will be buying, looking for 15, because here I have ample targets to trade on the higher side. I won't look to bottom fish anywhere here or here. Okay, I will allow the price to come towards here and show me the sign. In case 15,535 breaks, okay, we are on towards 15,500 and 15,480 levels. So these two levels are very important to watch tomorrow on Nifty future. Coming to Bank Nifty, again the levels are 34,950 on higher side and 34,415 on lower side. Okay, so these two levels are key levels to watch tomorrow. And on the lower side, VPOC is sitting at 34,320. Okay, Thursday clubhouse meeting, I said we are on for this VPOC 34,930 and 1,000 point crack in Bank Nifty. It all happened here. Okay, a lovely move from 36,000. So this is where I projected a 1,000 point crack. The next day rejection happened, entered shorts here. So all the way towards 930, and it is even going towards the next VPOC zone. So on Bank Nifty, we need to watch how price reacts here. If price breaks 34,320, we are on for 34,000 as well. Okay. The problem is these all are support zone. Rather attempting a short at lows, wait for the pullback, then add on to the short in case if 34,000 is not breached. If market opens tomorrow here and takes a support at 34,320, okay, probably we might go and test 34,500 and 34,600 levels. We need to watch how it crosses 34,700 mark. In case 34,700 mark crosses comfortably, we are on for this 34,930. The bigger up move will happen only if we break this round number or this zone holding up on the higher levels. So 34,950 to 35,000 you need to watch in case if 35,000 takes this VPOC as well as this VPOC is likely to get tested. But it need enormous effort because of this fall and this fall. It requires enormous effort unless there is some good positive news coming into for the price to drive higher. This takes enormous effort. Okay, that is on market profile chart. Let's go to the open interest front. So if you see open interest, 15,700 is the highest. 15,800 is the highest open interest on call side. 15,700 is the next highest, and on the put side it is at 15,500, and market spot closed somewhere in between this. So that says expiry is going to be super volatile. Okay, that is what it mentioned. Until unless so probably this can get shift here, and we need to watch how this trades. Okay, this 15,600, because the difference is 5 lakhs here, the difference is 4 lakhs here. Okay, near about. So how this and this shifts. So in case if both takes the lead of higher open interest, then range of tomorrow's expiry is going to be 15,600 to 15,700. For that, I already said, in case if Nifty future opens here, so it is going to be trading between 15,600 to 15,710 zone. Okay. Coming to Bank Nifty open interest. Yeah, so if you see again 35,000 and 33,500, this is the highest open. So it can change from 34,000 to 34,500 in case if this need to change, or 33,500 to 34,500. But we need to watch how this and how this gets going to build up tomorrow. Okay. So again, this also points for a good volatile expiry. So if you are an option buyer, I want to give you a tip. Always try to play expiry moves after 1:30 p.m. or 2 p.m. comfortably. Okay, that will give you lovely low risk opportunities. So that's it for now. And people asking what is this chart? Okay, this is market profile chart, and you can avail 1 week trial at miracharts.com. Okay, and friends, if you like this video, kindly subscribe to my channel and like the video and share it with your trading friends. And if you want to add some content, do express what you want myself to teach in these kind of small minute videos, so that I will prepare for it. Thank you so much. And regarding masterclass, the registrations are over. Thanks for the wonderful response. And moreover, the interview process is going on. Okay, we'll just explain you what it is all about and where you can fit into that. Okay, thank you so much and have a wonderful trading expiry. As I always say, if there is a trade, go for a trade, else stay calm. A market is going to be stay here always. Manage your risk properly. At the end of the day, it's all about your risk management. Nothing else matters in trading. Have a great trading expiry day, guys. Good night.